What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Stock MVP. In this video, I want to go through what Stock MVP is and give you some information on how you can utilize this platform, because it is slightly different to other softwares out there, with its main feature being a feature called Stock MVP Cards, where you can save a hell of a lot of time. But we'll get to that in just a second. Now, first things first, there's a little search bar at the top here, so you can just basically put in the ticker or the company's name, and it will come up. So if you wanted to have a look at Tesla, for example, you can just try and spell Tesla, and it will come up, click it, it will load up. Or you can just click enter. But we're already on Apple. We have a few options. We have an advanced look, which looks like this, or a classic look. The first look we had on Stock MVP. The quick look is a bit more interactive, a little bit more charting. It shows you your watch list that you've saved here as well, and it gives you some basic information. You also have the information here, like the market cap, the volume of the stock, the PE ratio, short interest, and shares outstanding. A description about the company. If you've never heard of Apple, apparently they make laptops and things like that. And you also have related stocks, stock statistics, so on and so forth, dividend yield, and some numbers if you're interested in any of that. But don't let it scare you. We're going to go through some of this in just a second. Now, the advanced look is a little bit more traditional. I think more novice investors new to the market will prefer this look, and soon you will be able to save this, and you can basically see how the stock has been performing in the last couple of years, months, 5 years, and so on. Now, the main feature why we started Stock MVP is something called Stock MVP Cards. These 9 little boxes are actually customizable. In fact, you can have 3 or you could have 30. It's completely up to you, and you can create your own custom boxes there. Now, the reason why we created this is financial reports and ratios. There's a lot of information to take into account here. So I wanted a way to filter out the noise and go straight to, in seconds, what I'm interested in. So, for example, I'm not that interested in interest expenses. It's not something, as an initial look, I look for in a business. So I don't need to waste time scouring through it. So I can go in here and click Add a Profile. I'll name the profile, and then I can just click which boxes are the most important to me. So, for example, if you are interested in their revenue, their cost of revenue, and their interest expenses, like I've just said, you can click these boxes, click save, and it will show you there on your MVP cards. Now, another cool feature is you can have several different presets. So you could have one for balance sheet, one for growth, one for value businesses. You can actually play around with it and put whatever you want. And the reason why it's beneficial to have these cards is I can put any company I've never looked at on screen and instantly get a feel if it's worth looking further. People used to waste hours upon hours, days upon days, if you listen to Warren Buffett, reading a financial statement to just realize the company has some problems with it, and you've just wasted a couple of days of research. The idea of MVP is to give you an overall feel instantly about a business. So I can instantly look at Apple right now. Even though it is Apple, my concerns are its cash ratio, which is really low, to be honest. It's quite shocking that Apple's is that low. Its price to earnings and price to free cash flow are a little high, but again, you're paying a premium for Apple. But everything else in the business looks pretty damn solid. So I'd want to go and see why their cash ratio is so low and their quick ratio is so low too. And that's where I'd want to look further on the business. And then I can tick that box and move on to the actual research of the business, who the CEO is, and so on and so forth. But we're not done. There's more features as well. And if you click something like the DCF calculator, you can do a discounted cash flow and get a feel for what you should be paying for this business. But that's for a different video, and you will be able to find a tutorial on each individual tab on Stock MVP. All you need to do is just click the button, watch the video, and it will describe exactly what each page does. Thanks for watching, and if you've made it this far, there is a unique coupon code down on the pinned comments. If you want to go and check it out, feel free, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.